Dear all, especially students, welcome to another video. In this, we will discuss about roots from Chapter 2 of Remedial Biology, Morphology of Flowering Plants. First, we'll see the meanings of important words in this chapter. Morphology, science that deals with the study of form and structure. Here it refers to the study of roots, stem, leaves, flowers and fruits. Phanerogams, another name of seed plants. Aerial part or shoot, part of the plant which grows above the ground. Vegetative shoot, parts of plant which helps to maintain life. For example, stems and leaves. Productive shoots, reproductive shoots, parts of plants which helps in reproduction. Nodes, area in the stem where leaves develop. Place in between two nodes are called internodes. Geotropic, direction of growth of plant towards gravity. Hydrotropic, a plant's growth in response towards stimulus, mainly water, means that it will grow towards the water. Pericyclic tissues, non-vascular tissues in xylem and phloem. Inflorescence, arrangement of flowers on a plant. Meristematic tissues, these tissues always remain young and produce new cells. Epiblemma, outermost single layer of root. In this chapter, we will be studying the morphology of roots, stems and inflorescence. First, we will see the roots. The body of high plants are differentiated into root and shoot. Roots are parts of the plant body which remains in the soil. It has rootlets and root caps. Shoots, these are the parts of the plant which grows above the soil. Shoot has stem, leaves, flowers, fruits and roots. Roots are downward growth of the plant into the soil. They are positively geotrophic and hydrotrophic. Radicals from the germinating seed grows into the soil to form the root. They don't have nodes and internodes. Root branches arises from the pericyclic tissues. They have root caps. Functions of roots. Roots fix plants to the soil. It gives mechanical support to the plant body. At times, roots undergo modifications to perform several functions like storage, respiration and reproduction. Parts of roots. Roots consist of root cap, region of cell division, region of elongation, region of root hairs and region of maturation. Now we'll see the parts of roots in detail. Root cap. Tip of the root is delicate and covered by root cap which protects the growing cells and replaced by the underlying tissues when worn out. Region of cell division. The meristematic tissues producing new cells which lies next to root cap. Region of elongation. In this region, the newly formed cells increases in length. Region of root hairs. In this region, the unicellular tubular outgrowth formed by epiblemma called root hairs are formed. They strengthen the hold of root to the soil and helps in absorption of water. Region of maturation. The root branches or lateral roots are formed in this region. Roots are classified into primary roots or taproot system and adventitious root system. Taproot system. The radical grows into the soil and forms main axis of the root known as taproot, which branches into secondary roots which further divides into tertiary roots. Example, dicotyledons. Adventitious root system. The roots which are developed from parts other than radicals are called adventitious root system. Example, monocots and pteridophytes. Roots are modified for various purposes. First, we'll see the modification of roots for the storage of food. Roots store carbohydrates. Here, the taproot system shows three modifications. Conical, fusiform, napiform. Conical, they are cone-like, broader at the base and tapered at the tip. Example, carrot. Fusiform, spindle-shaped, tapering at both ends. Example, radish. Napiform, spherical shaped, sharply tapered at the tip. Example, beetroot and turnip. Adventitious root system. Tuberous roots, fusiform in shape, swollen. They're single or isolated. Example, sweet potato. Fasciculated tuberous roots. They are formed in groups or clusters. Example, dahlia, asparagus. Palmated tuberous roots. It looks like palm with fingers. Example, common ground orchid. Annulated roots. The swollen portion is in the form of a series of rings called annuals. Example, Ipecacuanha. Roots are modified for support. Aerial roots offer additional support. Clinging or climbing roots. They provide support for climbing purposes. Example, black pepper. Stilt roots. These grow vertically or obliquely downwards and penetrate into soil and give additional support to the main plant. Example, maize. Columnar roots. These are like pillars or columns giving additional support. Example, banyan tree. Modifications of roots for special functions. Respiratory roots are pneumatophores. They are also called as breathing roots. The roots of plants which grow in places where there is too much locked water cannot respire properly. So they develop roots which grows against gravitational force with minute openings called lenticles. These lenticles are used for exchange of gases. They look like conical spikes. Example, mangroves. Sucking roots are Hausteria. Total parasitic plants develop roots to absorb food from host which has no root caps or root hairs. Example, Cascata. Photosynthetic roots. Aerial roots in leafless plants become green color when sunlight falls on it and perform photosynthesis. Example, Tinospora cordifolia. Epiphytic or assimilatory roots. These roots are developed by plants which grow on branches or stems of other plants which doesn't take food from them. Clinging roots which fixes them to host. Aerial root hangs freely and get moisture from atmosphere. Example, bulbophyllum. Nodulated roots or root tubercles formed by nitrogen fixing bacteria and gets carbohydrates from the plants. Example, plants in Leguminosae family. Uses of roots. Roots are used as fruits. Sugars are obtained from roots and also drugs.